Breaking news. Falcons make big moves in free agency. The Atlanta Falcons have finally made some big moves in free agency. At first, they were quiet, and many fans were left wondering, what is going on with this team? But now, the Falcons have made some key signings, and in this video, I'll break them down for you. Plus, I'll share my thoughts on what could be next for Atlanta. Let's start with the biggest news. The Falcons have just signed Leonard Floyd. The former San Francisco 49ers pass rusher is joining Atlanta on a one-year, $10 million deal. This is a big addition for a team that has been desperate for help in the pass rush. Now let's talk about what makes Floyd a great signing. Last season, he recorded 8.5 sacks, and if we look at his last 4 years, his sack numbers are impressive. 2023, 8.5 sacks. 2022, 10.5 sacks. 2021, 9 sacks. 2020, 9.5 sacks. That's consistency. Over the last 6 seasons, he has averaged more than 9 sacks per year, which is exactly what the Falcons need. Now, does this completely fix their pass rush issues? No. But it's a step in the right direction. Floyd is the kind of player who, when paired with another strong pass rusher, can really make an impact. If he stays healthy, he could easily give the Falcons 9 to 10 sacks this season. And the best part? The contract. A one-year, $10 million deal is a great value for a proven pass rusher. This is a team-friendly move that gives the Falcons flexibility while improving their defense. But that's not all. The Falcons have also re-signed cornerback Mike Hughes to a 3-year, $18 million deal. That's another smart move. Hughes is a starting caliber corner, and with other top cornerbacks in the league getting paid $20 to $25 million per year, keeping him for just $6 million per season is an absolute bargain. These moves show that the Falcons are building for the future while staying smart with their money. But what's next? Stick around as I break down what this means for Atlanta going forward. Falcons continue to make smart, low-cost moves. Re-signing. Mike Hughes for 3 years, $18 million is a fantastic deal for the Falcons. Hughes has already shown he fits well in their defense, and now he'll get to play alongside A.J. Terrell for the next 3 seasons. Locking him in for just $6 million per year is an absolute steal. While some fans might overlook this move, it's actually one of 2 key signings that help fill major gaps in Atlanta's defense. These additions may not be flashy, but they are smart and strategic. Now the big question is, what will the Falcons do after the draft? Another addition, Diablo, joins Atlanta earlier this morning. The Falcons also signed linebacker Diablo, who previously played for the Raiders. He agreed to a 3-year deal, reportedly worth $18 million. I'll confirm the exact numbers on the screen. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not the most familiar with Diablo's game, but what I do know is that he is a fast and athletic linebacker, which is exactly what the Falcons need in space. If Atlanta's front office believes he's the right fit for their defensive scheme, then $6 million per year is a reasonable price to pay. A calculated approach by the Falcons. One thing is clear, the Falcons aren't just throwing money at the biggest names like we've seen with teams like the Patriots and Bears in recent years. Instead, they're taking a careful and strategic approach, making smart deals without overpaying. Now, some fans might not like this method, especially since GM Terry Fontenot could be in his final year. Some believe he needs to make big, bold moves to save his job. But looking at the bigger picture, Atlanta has added 3 quality players without spending too much money. So what's next? The Falcons have made 3 solid but underrated moves so far. Will they continue this approach, or will they finally make a splash with a big signing? Stay tuned, because this offseason is getting very interesting. Tyler Allgeier trade talk. Could he be moved? There are reports circulating that Tyler Allgeier might be on the trading block. Now, I'm a big fan of Allgeier, and I think he should absolutely remain with the Atlanta Falcons. However, if the Falcons want to stay ahead of the game and avoid losing him for nothing next year, trading him now could be the right move. Here's the situation. Tyler Allgeier will be a free agent next year, and he's expected to sign a big deal elsewhere. If the Falcons want to get some value for him before he leaves, trading him now would be the best option. The good news is that Allgeier has a strong trade market, and there are several teams that would be interested in bringing him in. I'm hearing that the Falcons are taking calls about Allgeier and could move him before the draft to get more draft capital and continue to fill the holes on their roster. What about Kyle Pitts? As for Kyle Pitts, there's not much movement right now. It seems like he's still an Atlanta Falcon, but things could change down the road. Stay tuned for any updates on his situation, but for now, it looks like Pitts will stay put. Kirk Cousins and the Cleveland Browns. In other news, Kirk Cousins is apparently the Cleveland Browns' top target for quarterback this offseason. There's been talk that the Browns are waiting for the Falcons to release him, but honestly, I think the Falcons should hold firm. The Browns could get desperate as quarterbacks are flying off the board, and there may not be many options left. If the Falcons stand their ground, the Browns might feel the pressure and could make a move for Cousins. Could Kirk Cousins be on the move to Atlanta? If the Atlanta Falcons manage to pull off a trade for Kirk Cousins, it could really work out for them. Not only would they be upgrading at quarterback, but they could also get some trade value for Cousins if they decide to move on in the future. Free agency update. Key moves for the Falcons. So those are the latest updates from the free agency period. 2 interesting moves that could really benefit the Falcons as they continue to build their roster. While we're still in the middle of free agency, it'll be exciting to see if the Falcons make any more moves in the coming weeks. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to see more videos like this, check out this one right here. As always, peace.